Hello, my name is Teresa, and I will talk about two different methods that I will use in a secondary school classroom. Apart from the communicative approach, which is the main methodology nowadays, I believe that sometimes it is good to kind of introduce other approaches that can make learning more dynamic and effective. I chose these two methods because I think they could really help. They could really help students, like in their learning process. So let's imagine a group of third years SO students, around 25 pupils, with an intermediate level of English. Some of them are really motivated in classroom, but some of them feel really shy and they get a little bit boring with the routine and all. So I thought that maybe that would be a good idea. So the first method, communicative language learning, also called CLL, is based in leaving the teacher as a counselor rather than a teacher. So he will act as a counselor, getting the students to different situations in which they will interfere with each other and create oral. They will produce oral English. They will practice the grammar. They will practice the use of English. Um, so as this kind of as the British Council explains, these methods help learners to feel supported by their classmates and promotes autonomy and teamwork. So this activity, for example, is the secret mission. Students sit in a circle and they choose if they're going to be like a detective, a tourist, a journalist, an influencer, traveler, and they chose also where is that this is scene gonna happen, and the teacher acts as a counselor. So if the students do not know how to say something, obviously the teacher helps out, but they kind of create kind of like an improvisation, like kind of like a pop-up theater session between themselves, and the teacher guide them through that. One of them can be the detective, then one is going to be the criminal, and the other one is going to be the interviewer, right? For example, then then they can transcribe what they have, like how everything has been happening. Like they can kind of put it into paper, and then we can kind of see through that and how things could have been said better. Then we have the second method, total physical response, also called TPR. So it is based in kind of moving around through the classroom, so they can kind of be active rather than being sitting all day. And this one is very good. So according to ASHA and latest studies, TPR reduces stress and creates a positive learning environment because it connects language with movement, and that's great. So for example, I could prepare a game where students act out of a story. So one of them is kind of like the storyteller, and he introduced different characters. I help him obviously because he will be influenced by his emotions and his personality, together with his relationship with his classmates. So I will help him out, and then we will create a very beautiful story, putting the characters into the story and telling them what to do in the story. That can be very fun to do. So these two approaches complement to the communicative approach, and it's useful for group work and confidence building. While TPR is perfect for introducing and reinforcing vocabulary in an engaging way. As Nazy points out, there is no universal best method. what really matters is adapting our strategy to the needs of our students. So, well, that it is, and well, thank you very much. I hope you liked it.